MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Brad Peacock will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Benjamin Beckham. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Beckham.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Benjamin Beckham.
Benjamin Beckham.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Digging in and looking for more, Benjamin Beckham. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And they're going to call this a home run. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3. Riding in once again, number 33. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line drive to center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Number 36 is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Digging in once again, Benjamin Beckham. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Beckham.
Skied into straightaway right. Peralta is right there. And very quickly, one gone.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Now a moment here for the Indians.
I got traded.
What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers.
Leading up for the Astros, catcher, Benjamin. Beckham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 33. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended. Striding in once again, Benjamin Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's running towards second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 3, Cameron Maben.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great. Digging in once again, number 33. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Grounded to first. Moreland's there. There's one. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Benjamin Beckham. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Peralta's under it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Benjamin Beckham.
Benjamin Beckham.
This is pulled into right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guy. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros. Into the box now, Benjamin Beckham.
Benjamin Beckham.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Striding in, number 33, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
33.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Standing in, number 36. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First offering on its way. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Benjamin Beckham. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Ready for another shot now. Benjamin Beckham. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not.
Digging in and looking for more. Benjamin Beckham. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Ready for another chance. Benjamin Beckham.
Benjamin Beckham.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 4 of the American League Series between the American League.
Batting fifth, catcher, Benjamin.
Here it comes. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone.
Ready for another chance. Benjamin Beckham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. skied into straightaway right. Peralta is there. One pitch, one out. Benjamin Beckham will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. I'm sure you know what's coming after that pop. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Benjamin Beckham. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and this one is gone. A home run.
Hop on my back, fellas. 3 home runs in a postseason game. He's basically saying, I'm going to carry it to the series. Here we go.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Two, here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here's another 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Up and in for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Striding in, David Peralta. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch, and that misses inside 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as